You like my car? It's not actually my car. What is up, guys? How are you doing? Welcome to The Scoop. My name is Shenwa Adetunji. Before I continue, let me just say a big thank you to everybody who left nice comments on the last video. What? Those comments are amazing. And all those who gave thumbs up, really nice. I'd like you to do the same on this video also if you think this video turns out amazing. You know how I do it on The Scoop? I tell you all the trending events. If it's trending, I'll let you know about it. Let's get into it very quickly. This week was very exciting and a lot happened. So last week I talked about the Southeast Development Commission bill and how it didn't fly in the House of Reps. I mean, the House of Reps members, they just basically rejected the bill and threw it out. Well, the story in the Senate turned out to be very different. That particular bill, yes, the Southeast Development Bill, has actually passed the second reading. And it got to this stage without debate in the Senate because the Deputy Senate President, Senator Ekweremadu, who's from the southeastern part of the country, apparently told the lawmakers, to be fair and just in, in their opinions and in the way they see the Development Commission bill. But they shouldn't be too, well, anyways, just told them to be fair and just about it. And because of that, nobody challenged the bill and everybody just basically said yay, and the yays had it. The senator who sponsored that bill said, you know what, this bill is not so that the southeastern part of the country can extort money from the federal government or get some extra cash from the federal government. No, we don't need that. The idea is that all the participating states will just donate 15% of their federal allocation. So there's no pressure on the federal government's wallet. And the idea of the bill basically is to push for the commercial development of the southeastern part of the country. A lot of the senators were very happy, and most of those that were happy about this bill are definitely Igbos. Speaking about Igbos, this week there was a lot of controversy between the Northerners and the Igbos. A group of people came together, referred to as Northern youths, came together and released something called the Kaduna Declaration. Summary of the declaration is that within the next 3 months, the Igbos living in the northern part of the country should pack their stuff, their children, their property, whatever they can carry, and make sure they move out of the region and move to wherever they like. They just have to leave the region. That was the summary of the declaration. The northern youth said, you know what, they are sick of this Nigeria, and the Igbos, making noise every time that they don't want Nigeria anymore. That, you know what, if that's the case, then let them get the hell out of the northern part of the country and move to the south, and move to Imo, to Anambra, move to wherever they like. And then the declaration said that after 3 months, there will be visible actions from the northern youth, just to show that they are not playing about the so-called declaration that they put out. That generated a lot of reactions, and I'm going to start with this. Femi Fani-Kayode, who is always talking on trending events, came out to share his opinion, and he said, look, telling the Igbos to get out is not the best thing to do. It doesn't make sense. Why would you tell the Igbos to get out? And that this time around, if the northerners tell the Igbos to move out this time, the entire middle belt and southwestern part of the country, the south-south, will join together and band together with the Igbos this time around. So it's not as if the Igbos are going to be on their own like they were during the Biafra War. Anyways, that's his own opinion. Now, this is my own opinion about that statement. I feel like this news was great news for the Igbo guys because, first of all, it shows that all their clamoring for Biafra and Biafra is finally starting to touch some nerves somewhere. And then the northerners turn out and say, you know what, we're ever sick of all this. We don't want these guys, let them get out. So for me, to the Igbos, especially those who don't have property or who are not, resident in the northern part of the country, they will probably have taken this as good news. Still on this story and this Kaduna Declaration, the governor of Kaduna State, Governor Nasir El-Rufai, said those guys should get arrested. The United Nations also reacted to the story, saying all the ethnic groups in Nigeria should band together and they should not threaten each other. Everybody should look for a way to work out situations so that, United Nations now, they just have to say all those positive stuff that encourage unity. Anyways, that was their position as always. Nobody could have expected anything less from the United Nations. The police also reacted to the story of the Kaduna Declaration, saying, look, anybody who's trying to cause trouble, I should stop it. The police urged the northern youth who released the declaration to desist from such activities and such actions that will escalate tension in the country. Everybody was reacting, everybody was saying all sorts, sharing their opinion. A lot of people condemned the declaration by northern youth, and then all of a sudden there was a video. The video had the guys who came out to say, you know what, let the Igbos get out of the northern part of the country, saying we make a U-turn, it was a mistake, and now we know that Nigeria, we need to unite and we need to stay united. Okay, it was a mistake and what we said earlier was wrong and all that. That was basically their position in follow-up video. So they discarded the declaration completely. After they made that video to discard the declaration, the Northern Elders Forum then came out to support the declaration. Wait, did you get that? After the Northern Youth came out to say, oh, you know what, Nigeria needs to be united, the Northern Elders Forum, elders, now came out to say, we support that declaration that whoever is tired and sick of Nigeria should get out. Why would the elders say such a thing? That's my problem with this situation. Why would the elder, especially after the youth have said, you know what, we need to stay united? Why? Talking about ultimatums, in Akwa Ibom, the traders have also been given an ultimatum by the government. The government has asked the traders to reduce the prices of goods, and they gave them a period to do that. My question is this: is it that the government plans to subsidize this price reduction, or what exactly? According to the statement that was released, the idea is that the unions are taking advantage of the poor economic conditions of the country to inflate prices in Akwa Ibom. But I feel like it's not exactly their fault. It's not exactly the fault of the traders. I mean, they have to make some profits. They have to make some money so that they can live comfortably. This position of a government giving an ultimatum to traders generally to reduce prices, it's a little bit absurd in my own opinion, except if the prices are completely exorbitant and unreasonable. In Nigeria, we practice capitalism, where you sell stuff, when you buy stuff to sell, you have whatever right to put as much profit on it as you want, as long as you're able to sell it. So a government telling traders who are practicing capitalism does not exactly sound correct. It sounds like something that is out of a storybook. It doesn't make that much sense, especially because in Nigeria, we practice capitalism. Except perhaps in Akwa Ibom, the government is planning to change and the people can't practice capitalism anymore. Let's move away from Akwa Ibom State and go all the way to Bauchi State. Something incredible happened this week in Bauchi. There was a news report from Bauchi that said that the state government of Bauchi has spent 96 million naira on horses to preserve tradition. You know, over there in Bauchi, the emir and all their traditional activities involve a lot of horses and men riding horses. The state government has so far spent 96 million naira in the past 2 years on just horses, getting horses for all these cultural events. Now, it's good to preserve culture, but at what expense? Bauchi is one of the states with the highest poverty rates in Nigeria. According to the United Nations Poverty Index, 86.6% of people living in Bauchi are poor people. Poor people, 86.6. That's a staggering. 86.6 are poor, but the government had the guts to spend 96 million naira on horses. Why? What happened in 2 years? What happened to the horses? Are they eating the horses? What exactly is going on here? Almost 100 million naira just to purchase horses to preserve tradition and for cultural events. It doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense when you really think about it. People are dying of hunger in that state day in, day out, but the government has the guts to spend millions to get horses to ride on. While our governments are telling some people not to practice capitalism anymore, and some others are wasting money on buying horses, some Nigerians outside the country are making us proud. 2 Nigerian ladies, one in Canada and one in the United States, did very well during this week. One of them actually became the first black woman to receive a PhD in biomedical engineering. Kudos to her. She put in a lot of work. She released a Facebook post where she talked about her experience, how she graduated from a school in Nigeria, and then she went on to do her master's in Finland because she had good grades. And then after her master's, she applied to over 100 universities for her to study her PhD, and she got lucky and was offered a scholarship. Applied to over 100 universities. That's a big deal. She did a great job, and kudos to her. Another lady in the USA graduated as the best student in her set, which is very good. One is Yoruba, one is Igbo, but that's not the point. They are both Nigerians and they're doing really well and representing us on the global stage very, very well. Taking a quick trip back to Nigeria, a video surfaced online this week that showed a gun battle at a bank in Owerri. The video is not very recent. I think it happened a while ago, but the video just surfaced this past week. And in the video, it's graphic. I can't show you the video, but in the video, you can see that one of the robbers was killed. The robbers trailed a particular man to the bank. In the video, 5 people lost their lives. The person who the robbers trailed, one of the armed robbers was seen shot dead in the video, and then about 3 security operators. Also about 7 people who were injured in the saga. The video went viral this week because it was a CCTV footage, and it was actually very, very clear. That's all I'm taking on the scope today. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Sean Adetunji. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. It's right there, down there. And then share this video if you think it's nice, if you think it's cool. Share it. Till I come again next week, ensure you have a great week and stay out of trouble.
Welcome to First View Luxury Hotel. At First View Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit First View Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adelino Bamishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.firstviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. First View Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come. Welcome to First View Luxury Hotel. At First View Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit First View Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adelino Bamishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 080-7578-7135 or 080-9990-0601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.firstviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. First View Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.